All right, we are back here at day 2 at Photoshop World on the floor. We are here with Really Right Stuff and Joe. How are you doing?
Doing great. How you doing, Nick?
Excellent. Enjoying the show. How's it going for you guys?
Going great. Staying busy. Got a lot of new things. We're excited about it, so it's been a great show.
Well, that's why I came over here. You had new things I want to see. I want to check them out and show our viewers out there. So what's the first thing you want to check out with us?
Well, let's talk about the new things.
Okay.
And then kind of talk about more about the company and what our mission is.
Okay. Awesome.
So this right here is probably one of the newest products that we've got, and it's just a small ball head and tripod system as a tabletop. But the way that the industry is moving is more into the smaller and more portable systems. So we wanted to come out with something that people will be able to take into places that you couldn't normally bring a full tripod system, like a museum or a national monument where they don't want you to have those large tripods.
Huge tripods, yeah.
Right.
So you had the legs already, right?
Right. We already had the legs, the tripod, and we decided to come out with this small guy here. This is as small as we can make a ball head system and clamp into one piece, and it's actually more robust than a lot of ball heads that are already out there on the market in terms of the load capacity they can hold.
So before you were busy, we were looking at actually this beast right here, and he threw it on there, and it held it, and it was like tight.
Right. So if you want, I can show it again.
All right, let's see it.
All right, so we've got this guy. I'll put it into position and open this up. So this lens it's a pretty heavy lens.
Yeah, I would say. I wouldn't want to carry it hiking.
Right. So I'm putting it on the tripod here, and as long as I've got this leg underneath the lens to support the weight, then the tripod itself is going to stay fairly balanced. But yeah, I can position this head, into fairly extreme angles, and as long as I just throw that lever down, it's holding it. It's going to keep it locked down, and it's
solid.
It's pretty solid. I mean, in terms of the ball's not going to slip on you. It's just going to hold the weight.
So like on the edge of the Grand Canyon or something, you could like get it right on and just tip it right over, and
if you were that adventurous, yeah, you could do that.
It's all insured. It's okay.
Right. Well, this isn't what we recommend as far as what lens we would pair with this tripod, but the point is it can hold it.
It can hold it.
It's very well built, and it's a solid system for a very compact.
Fits in your pocket.
Yeah, exactly.
You can put it right in your back pocket and walk somewhere and set it up. And I like the way you can get a nice low angle too. So even maybe not for just travel, but sometimes you need to get really low and you don't want to carry a bean bag or put rocks underneath your lens. That's the way to go. You put it on there and you can still now move it.
Yeah, exactly. It's perfect, and it's got plenty of articulation. You can move it around a lot. It can get a lot of angles. It doesn't have the 90-degree drop notch that our ball heads do.
Yeah.
But with an L plate, that's not an issue.
Just flip it over and you're ready to go.
You just flip it over and you're good to go.
Awesome. So what else you got?
So another new product that we have is actually on this camera. This is the new 5DS.
Okay.
The Canon 5DS that came out not even a month ago.
Yeah.
So.
We don't want any of that.
The new design with this camera body is that, with this L plate anyway, we can take it and shift the L plate over, so while keeping the body plate, in the most precise position on the camera body. This makes it so
this inner part slides out.
Exactly.
Very cool.
And by keeping this position right where it is, it's not going to twist on you when you've got the L portion slid out. So it's going to be very stable, very rock solid.
Very cool.
If you're shooting tethered. Now, we're also coming out with a new plate that is just a single body design. If you're not shooting tethered, then you can just get that L plate and you're not having to have the extra expense with the modular design.
Gotcha. Very cool. How are you liking this camera? Have you been shooting with it?
Oh, it's a dream. I have to admit, I was really impressed with the 5DS. I hate to admit it, I was thinking that I've got the 5D Mark III, the 5DS. I was thinking, I'm not sure that I want to get that one. But then after we got it in house and I took it out, oh my goodness, it's a beautiful camera.
Nice. So yeah, we had interviewed them about that in New York before it came out, and I was like, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So cool.
It's a great camera.
So you have a couple other things here. What else is down the line here?
Well, we've got. Let's talk about our system.
Okay.
One of the things that we've got with our system is that we want to make it so that everything works together. We want every one of our plates to work with every one of our clamps, and to be able to go from one piece to another without having to worry about whether or not it's going to fit, whether or not it's going to work together.
Sure.
So that's part of our mission, which is to make the best photography support equipment that's available. We want our customers, we want their photographers to be thinking about their shot. We want them to be thinking about, what kind of a composition that they're trying to get, not thinking about their equipment.
And whether it's going to fail or be compatible or something like that.
Exactly. We just we want it to be the best so that it'll always work.
Okay, excellent.
So, go ahead.
No, excellent. I like that. I like the way you're thinking about that, because so many times you buy something and it's like, well, this works with that, or simple things even like phone chargers, and you have to have like 4 of them to like charge different devices, and it's like ridiculous, So
Exactly. So we make everything from really small tripods to really big tripods. We make a tripod that's over 7 foot tall and it can hold over 150 pounds. I can stand at it. We can have we could throw as much weight on it as you would put, on a tripod, and it'll hold it. Even this small guy, I can set this up and I can hang in from underneath and it'll hold me.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, we build things so that they're robust, that they're going to hold anything that you put on it, and that it's still going to be really functional for you.
So you and I were chatting a little bit about some of the gear I have versus some of the stuff you guys make, and how do you guys make it so that they just glide? The ball heads you make are just amazing. It's like butter. It's just like, I don't know if that's what do you guys use to describe it? Butter doesn't sound like a good word to describe it.
No, it's a great word for it. It's buttery smooth.
It is.
It's well, a lot of that comes into the tolerancing, the manufacturing. Because we make everything here in the United States in facilities that are right next to our office, and even in our office, we're able to keep the quality control very, very tight. And that's really just the recipe. The secret is just we have pride in our products, and we really take things to the nth degree to make sure that it's the highest quality that you can get.
Excellent. Cool. Are there any other new tools you want to talk about that you came out with?
We've got new plates that we're coming out with all the new cameras that are coming out. Each plate is a custom design for each camera body. So as new cameras come out, we're making new plates for it. If you ever want to find out if we're making a plate or not, just call us. We'll let you know.
Okay.
We're getting more into the video world, supporting more of the DSLR video and higher.
Very cool.
And stuff. Something that we're coming out with that hasn't really been talked about is making things for these smaller camera bodies. We're making a panning gimbal system where you can do multi-row pano.
Really?
For these smaller cameras, it's going to be a lot smaller than this guy.
Okay.
This is really heavy. This is great for these large lenses, but if you've got a Micro Four Thirds system, you want something smaller.
So you don't have to carry the weight around.
Right.
I have both. I have a 5D Mark III, and we're recording this now at the Lumix GH4.
Right.
And I got that to be my backup and my video camera and everything, and it's small and it's nice and it's light, but you're carrying a huge tripod around for it. You're carrying huge gear that is accessories for it, so it'd be nice to have something a little bit smaller when you go out with this.
Right.
Because there's no point in carrying something heavy. You're losing the weight here, but then you're gaining it somewhere else.
Exactly. So that's why we're coming out with this new product. Watch out for it. Should be ready in about 2 months from now. And it's exciting.
Awesome. So just for our viewers out there, someone that may not be familiar with your gear, just tell them really quickly what the point of the L plate is and how that's different from other systems.
Great. Well, I'll demo it on this guy.
Awesome.
So the L plate advantage is that you're able to change orientations from horizontal to vertical and keep the camera, the lens, over the center of the tripod where it's the most stable.
Yep.
Because if you have to go over off to the side like this, then you've shifted the weight over, it's not nearly as stable, the vibrations are going to be magnified, throughout the system. When you release the shutter, there's some vibration there, or there's wind.
Yep.
So you want to keep everything over the center of the tripod, and that's what the L plate does for you. It makes it so that you can do it quickly and then
Quick.
keep it
Yeah.
very stable.
Because you get it all lined up, you get your horizon straight. If you're doing a landscape, you have it, and you want to go to a portrait, and now it's like you have to start all over, where you flip it over and it never gets straight again.
Right, exactly. So there's a lot less time involved when you're recomposing a shot, just like you were saying.
Excellent. So thank you for meeting with us. Tell everyone out there a little bit more where they can find your website and more about you.
Great. You can visit us online at reallyrightstuff.com. You can find our phone number, just call in. We have very knowledgeable reps that can answer just about any question you have. Or our website has a ton of information on there. So please visit us and check us out.
Awesome. Again, thank you very much, and good luck with the rest of the show.
Thanks, Nick.